Happy word of the day. Today's word, Wendigo, is my personal favorite out of all the words that I researched for this project, as its transition from an indigenous fable to a modern horror trope really highlights how these words can warp and change over time. The word Wendigo comes from the Algonquin family of languages. In Ojibwe, it's Windigo, and in Cree, it's with a cow. It's a mythological creature rooted in the folklore of indigenous cultures, and the term is translated roughly to evil spirits that eat humans, or simply cannibal. In stories, the Wendigo is often depicted as a spirit and associated with greed, compulsion, and cold weather. It's said that individuals who engage in cannibalism, especially during times of winter famine, risk transformation into a monstrous being consumed by a desire for human flesh. One could also become a Wendigo if they were cursed by a shaman or dreamed of the Wendigo spirit. Throughout history, this myth has also been used to explain bouts of mental illness, like in 1879 when a Cree hunter and trapper named Swift Runner claimed a Wendigo spirit had entered his dreams and told him to eat his family. Or in 1907, when among the Sandy Lake First Nation community in northern Ontario, the tribal shaman, Jack Fiddler, and his brother Joseph Fiddler were charged with the murder of Joseph's daughter-in-law, whom they had strangled to prevent her from becoming possessed by a Wendigo. The term Wendigo psychosis was even coined by psychologists and missionaries during this time to describe a syndrome among specifically Native and First Nation peoples, whose symptoms included delusions of becoming possessed, depression, violence, and a compulsion for human flesh. But the existence of this syndrome is disputed by many scientists and is not listed in the DSM-5. Fast forward a few hundred years, and this ancient fable has been used in countless pieces of Western media. American writer Louise Erdrich's poem, Windigo, tells of a man trapped inside a Wendigo who abducts a young girl, who in turn releases his spirit. Her novel, The Roundhouse, which centers on an Ojibwe boy in North Dakota seeking justice after his mother is raped, uses the Wendigo legend to explore views of retribution and justice among a boy's tribe versus those of the U.S. government. But the Wendigo isn't just a scary monster under the bed. It's a symbol and a warning against the dangers of selfishness and excess. In times of scarcity, it reminds communities of the importance of sharing and cooperation. Giving into greed could lead to one's moral or spiritual downfall, but it could also spell doom for their community. Unfortunately, popular media often misses this depth by portraying the Wendigo as just another scary monster. In indigenous narratives, though, there's often hope in these stories. When characters confront and overcome the Wendigo, they dispel the evil and restore order, the same way a community can come together and heal from trauma. So the Wendigo is more than just a chilling tale or plot device. It's a reflection of our choices, values, and desires, and the consequences of letting ourselves be consumed by greed. I hope you enjoyed this word of the day. Stay warm out there.